Depending on who you ask, they'll tell you I'm a legend. From YO to the Veil to the Mongo spot on Creston. Always been 1,000, never ever been a lane. Lay a nigga down for these 3 letters on my chain. Top of the top, y'all. We're shaking with it, man. You already know how it's going down. This is your dog, your boy, your G, J Hood and all that. And you are now tuned into a brand new episode of the Tales from the Hood vlog series, man. Stop what you're doing right now. Make sure you stream or download all of my projects. Everything is available right now on all digital streaming platforms. No matter where you get your music at, is there. Run me up. Support the kid. I definitely appreciate you. I also need you guys to make sure that you follow my new Instagram page at RealJHood_. That's at RealJHood_. All right? Let's get into today's episode, though. So check it. Today we're going to talk about the time that we performed for Tommy Hilfigure. Okay? All right, let's get into it. So if my memory is serving me correct, this took place during the After Taxes album. You know, after that album was released. So the performance was in Greenwich, Connecticut, right? Tommy Hilfigure, I think he reached out to someone to book us at this event for his son. I think it was a birthday party for his son, to be exact, right? So, to my surprise, his son was trying to rap and shit, right? So we got there, and he explained this to us thoroughly, and he made himself very clear. He's like, listen, my son enjoys you guys' music, you know what I mean? That's the whole reason why I booked you guys to come here. And he also had a proposition for us. He was like, listen, if you could convince my son to not want to rap, I'll sponsor a tour for you guys. You know what I'm saying? And he said, a couple more things, but I'm not going to really get into details about it because I can only tell you with so much. But needless to say, he said, yo, if you could convince my son not to want to rap, I'll do this for you guys. Everybody agreed. He was like, all right, cool, no sweat, whatever. So we performed and shit, killed it. Everybody was going crazy, you know. The whole crowd was full of, you know, teenage white kids and shit like that, obviously, because we're in Greenwich, Connecticut, so you already know how it's going down. You know the climate of Greenwich, you know what I mean, from a racial aspect, if you ever been there. So the whole crowd is teeny boppers, you know what I'm saying? So anyway, his son comes up to us after the performance, and he's just like blown away, you know what I'm saying? He's like, oh man, like, I love you guys, yeah, you know, I'll be trying to rap, and you know what I'm saying? Like, so, I'm not gonna lie, we kind of egging him on and shit. We like, oh yeah, word, damn, we be spitting this shit, let me hear something, man. You know, he started rapping and shit. So we laughing, we fucking with him and all that. So, you know, it's just all in fun. So, anyway, end of the day, after the performance was over, motherfuckers like, look, man, we could get this nigga to sponsor a tour for us and shit. Or niggas can fuck around and write for his son. You know what I mean? Niggas was looking at that as a come up. You know what I mean? An opportunity to possibly discover a new artist. Even though this man just sat here and said, convince my son not to want to rap no more and I would do this. Niggas like, man, fuck that tour. This might be a new artist that we could goddamn, you know, put out. So we kept in contact with his son, and I think, you know, niggas was putting in his ear that they'd write for him and shit. So as you would guess, that tour that he was supposed to sponsor, or the tour that he said he would sponsor, never took place. And that relationship kind of like, I'm not gonna say it's sour, but kind of dwindled away. You know what I mean? Because of, you know, a decision of not convincing his son to not want to rap. So that shit was crazy. You know what I mean? So with that being said, man, I need you guys to make sure you like this video, drop a comment, subscribe, check out my last video, check out the next video that I'm going to drop after this, and follow me on Instagram, man, at RealJHood_. Until next time.